Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scabb Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scabb Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scabb Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scabb Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
No, then you're only gonna hear about Big Whoop. Alright.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
I mean, at least he got a little bit of a stubble. Which reminds me, I need to get rid of mine. The Largo Embargo. Part 1. Oh, I got a lot of things. Okay, so I can press I. Okay. I have riches.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
Okay, so that's all I have. I have
think
money.
I'm pretty well prepared financially for now. I should be set for the whole trip with this.
Alright, I'm gonna lose all of it immediately, aren't I? Yeah.
Where do you think you're going,
Fancy pants?
You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
I don't have a red herring.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scabb Island.
Then who eats the donuts and roughs up the transients?
I roughs up what needs roughing up on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo LeGrand.
Okay. Did he actually take my money?
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Oh yeah, no, so he did take everything. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
Oh.
Oh, where's my notes? Let's... here they are. Rup. Gotta... Keep writing things down. I think my wonderful girlfriend stole my pen, actually. So I'll have to use... Actually, no, I'll have more pens here. Never mind. There we go. Oh no, this is a fancy pen. I can't use that. It'll have to be this one. Let's see. You have your bank... Oh, yeah, I do. I do have my bank pen. You know, when you go to the bank. This. I don't know why we got these. Le Grand Voodoo Doll.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
That's a good response.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and woodchuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
Because I thought they were, you know, one of the matching ones. Oh, yeah. And yours are pink, of course.
Nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No, I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
It's not called a woodsmith, is it? It's called a carpenter, right?
Pounds and pounds of nails.
I need all of them. What do you think you're doing? I need all of them. What do you think you're doing? It's not a toy.
It says Woody.
That's me.
All right.
Oh boy, it's Buzzsaw Girl.
No one touches her but me.
Okay,
Nice
buddy.
sturdy workbench.
Everything's laid out just how I need it.
What a cute little stool.
It's adjusted to my height.
All right. I'm guessing, yeah, we're not doing anything here. Oop.
Comfortable looking chair.
It's not for sale.
Okay. Grumpy.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
You there!
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this stump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Everyone wants a
Boy,
voodoo
you
doll.
just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
What is he using to clean those glasses? Excuse me.
Spit.
Yeah, boy?
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning, but if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating.
Oh.
Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Alright, she.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Let's have a look.
It reads JoJo, appearing nightly, no cover charge. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. I should have listened to my mother. I should have practiced. Largo's been here. I don't want to touch it with my hands. That's sick.
Okay.
Hey, hired help only.
Job at bar. Spit, not touching hands. Spit, no hand touching. It feels like that's something I'm supposed to pick up, but I need something to pick it up with. Ooh. Can I? Ooh.
Hello.
Hello. Can I turn off it prompting me for the audio commentary? I don't want it. I want it to stop. No. I guess not. What do we have here?
Reminds me of a dollhouse I once had. I mean, my, sister once had.
Sure. What sister?
It's a pile of blank paper.
Doesn't look blank to me. Oh, I can take it. All right.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Excuse me, do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
I was sent by the IRS. Let me see your files.
The who? You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know I'm looking for it, and that's about it.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
Oh, them? Yeah, I know about them. Of course.
Well, well. Guess you don't need me then.
Big Whoop.
Excuse me.
Yes?
My name's Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Could you tell me about the men who buried Big Whoop?
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
4 map pieces. That's important.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Also, isn't that Monkey Island there? Right? And I think this might be Melee Island?
I have some questions about Scabb Island.
Why? Thinking about moving here?
Actually, I'm trying to get off it as soon as possible.
Good luck. With the sailing embargo Largo's imposed on Scabb, it's hard to get anywhere, which doesn't help my business, let me tell you.
You know anything about this Largo guy?
He's just the local hood, shakes down everybody in town. Nobody comes or goes from Scabb because Largo makes them pay through the nose.
Yeah, tell me about it. Where's the governor's mansion?
There is no governor on Scabb. This is an anarchist cooperative of pirates, cutthroats and other criminals. A haven for roughnecks and rebels like me. The only authority on this island is that bully Largo.
I'm looking for some room and board.
Well, I hear there's a new chef down at the Bloody Lip. And the Swamp Rot Inn has all the comforts of the sea. But I think Largo's booked the whole thing.
Thanks for the lowdown.
Any time.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm a cartographer.
You do open heart surgery? In here?
No. I'm the map-making sort of cartographer.
Oh.
Wait, what? No, that's not what open heart surgery is named, is it?
What kind of maps do you make?
Every kind a pirate could need. My eyes have seen the whole world, and there's not a part of it I haven't put down on paper. Maps are very, very important.
Actually, I prefer to just stop and ask directions.
Yeah,
That's what Magellan thought. Sorry, cartographer joke.
That's actually a good joke.
Is longitude the sideways one, or is that latitude? I can never remember which is which.
It's so cute when you lay people try to understand geography. I could try to explain it, but it would probably just go over your head.
You know, I could just sit and talk about maps all day.
Hey, me too.
Is that all you do? Make maps?
Well, I do some restoration work too. I paste them together, recopy them, paint little cupids in the corners. You know, artsy-fartsy stuff. Maps are very, very important.
Not to me. I don't travel.
That's even better. With good maps, you can see the whole world without leaving your living room.
Would you mind if I just looked around?
No, be my guest.
Man of low moral fiber. Hello, guys.
Yoo-hoo!
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush. You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map?
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
What does this have to do with performing?
I'm getting to that. The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
But what does this have to do with performing?
We're getting to that.
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
I think it's Inky Island, though.
I don't see what this has to do with performing.
We're getting to that.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
Huh?
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you should bore passersby to tears with long stories?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Okay, polish.
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes, we call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
Okay, cheese.
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
How come you have to perform on that ledge?
To show the precarious nature of the situation. So to speak.
Right.
I think you're overlooking the potential symbolism to be gained by your closeness to the Earth.
But,
All right, you got us. We're really up here because...
well, we're afraid to come down.
What?
What's the word for it, Frank?
Terraformophobia?
It's the opposite of acrophobia. Something like orcaphobia.
Sounds more like workaphobia to me.
Say what you will, we're not coming down.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks.
Okay.
No, we don't clean leather. What do you know about Largo Legrand?
I don't know anything about cargo or contraband. I'm clean.
Who are you?
Sure, Sonny, I can get out stew. That's easy. I can also extract grog, spit, and swamp mud. That's because I'm Mad Marty. I'm mad about getting your clothes the cleanest they can be.
I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Would you be able to get out ketchup?
Get out? Catch up? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. I got a laundry type question.
Shoot.
Do you do alterations here?
Alterations? You mean change the numbers on your food stamps? You got some nerve.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
No, I don't have my claim ticket.
You don't have to shout at me. I can hear you. But I can't give you your clothes without a
Okay.
claim ticket.
So we gonna find a claim ticket.
Oops, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I don't.
Let's.
It's just a bucket. That doesn't seem to work.
Nice.
It's closed.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Nice.
It won't fit in my pocket.
Okay. I can't interact with him. Alright, let's go and get the wood polish.